it's Pauline here with my friend Stacy Valentine, and today we wanted to talk to you about candy. It's almost Halloween time and it's everywhere in the stores. So we both have a little different approach to candy. So I'll tell you my approach first. We take a zero tolerance policy in my house. My strength lies not in standing up in the face of temptation, but how far and fast I run from it. So we have no chocolate. We have chocolate, like ones that I make that's healthy, but we don't have like Twix or Reese's or anything with processed sugar. That's kind of like, it just makes it simple for us. If it has processed white sugar in it or high fructose corn syrup or any of those like really bad ones that just are not good for your body, then we just don't have it. So what do we do then? I do have kids. I've got 5 of them actually. So what do we do for Halloween? Well, we go to a harvest party at our church, and they have games where the kids will, it's just gobs and gobs of candy. The kids will earn, like for throwing bean bags in something, they'll get like 5 pieces of candy. So when they come home, we'll trade out the candy. Just depending on how much they get, but they can earn like a Lara bar. I don't know if you've ever seen those, but they sell them now at Fry's, and this is just stores that are local to Arizona, but Sprouts and Whole Foods and a lot of the healthier stores, they'll carry Lara bars, which are mainly pecans and cashews and dates is the main ingredient, and they'll flavor them bit by bit for different flavors, and my kids think they're candy bars. And there's other, like they have like fruit roll-up type things that are healthy and made from fruit sweeteners, like fruit juices. So we'll get those for the kids, and they think it's amazing, and they'll trade their candy out for that. And then we're not home for the trick-or-treaters anyway, so I don't have to feel like I need to put anything out for them. And then we also just make our own healthy treats. There's lots of awesome recipes for cookies and little protein balls and things that we make from time to time. But again, it's still better if I don't make them that often because I'm so quick to eat way too many. So we just keep a few from time to time, and then it's special. So Stacy, tell us what you do, because I know that you and your family sometimes do have sweets in the house. So how does that work in your house?
So we definitely do, and my husband, he has a sweet tooth. After every meal he always likes to have something, just a little bit. He's not like a glutton when it comes to it. He'll have like 2 M&Ms and crazy willpower, but he has his stuff pretty much separate in another room. He's a picky eater, so I'm gonna allow him his sweets and stuff, but it's out of sight, out of mind for me. So if it's not somewhere where I see it, then I'm not thinking about it. But I do like sweets every once in a while as well, but I tend to go for the dark chocolate. So if I'm gonna go for something that is sweet, I'm gonna go for something that's better for me. So I'll go for the dark chocolates. I like to buy the bags of the Ghirardelli chocolate that are pre-packaged, so they're individual squares, which I think is like 100 calories for 1 square. So
it's like the little, like you give the trick-or-treaters, like it's a tiny little one.
You could give them, give them out to people.
So it's not like the big bar that you feel like you need to eat the whole thing.
Right, no, but if I do go for a big bar sometimes, because you can't find certain flavors in the package, then I just make sure that I look at the calories before I consume it, and make sure that, okay, I'm gonna have 2 squares because that's 100 calories and that's all I'm gonna have. Put it away, and it's stored separately, on a shelf, out of sight.
Nice.
If it's not like I see it as I'm walking by. It's only if I really want it and I go to it.
That's smart.
So other than that, I make sure that if my husband has anything, it's pretty much out with him somewhere in his stash, and I'm not looking through the pantry to go make dinner and all of a sudden I run across a Kit Kat or something like that. I don't need that. But then also, I work in an office occasionally, and I go in once a week. So it's the same thing, out of sight, out of mind. We have this aisle down the cubicles, has a filing cabinet, and on top of that filing cabinet is occasionally cupcakes and chips and all kinds of sweets or whatever. Or there's the typical people who have like a little jar in their cubicle, and they have the little miniatures. I know where that's at, and I avoid it, and I literally will walk down the aisle and just like do this, because I know down here somewhere is sweets possibly.
That's a good point.
And if I don't see them, then I'm not thinking about it. Once I see it, it's horrible. It's like that's all I can think about. It totally just takes over, and it's ridiculous.
So for you, because like you said, that's hard when people are at work and you just have to kind of put the blinders on, avoid those aisles, and then so like I know when it's me and I'm alone with a bag of candy, like at the house, you look at the calories for you, and you just know, okay, this is not worth it to eat the whole bag. I'm having 1, and I'm going to go hide it again and put it away.
I don't want to ruin my whole day of everything I just did, with the eating healthy and working out.
Because we're working out right now.
Exactly. It's like, why just ruin it, And I do my Fitness Pal, so I count my calories, and if I can't, you know, if I can't justify it, if I can't justify having it, then I'm not gonna have it. But I also like to make chocolate at home. Coconut oil is so awesome for you, just inside and out. And so I have this recipe for coconut oil chocolate, and there's so many variations to it. I love it. And you just take like a cup of coconut oil, warm it up, add some cocoa powder to it, mix it all up, add some sweetener. I love to do stevia drops. And then you can add flavors to it too. I mean, you can use like the flavored coconut, which is the unrefined coconut oil, or you can use the regular refined coconut oil if you want that coconut flavor.
When she means flavor, it's just the unrefined is less processed, so it really strongly tastes like coconut. Is that what you mean?
Yes, exactly.
And then the one that there's different kinds, and some are more less flavor neutral. You won't really taste the coconut
exactly.
as much.
You can get it in either way. I have people tell me, I don't like coconut, the flavor of coconut. Coconut oil doesn't have to taste like coconut. So I like to mix that up, and then what you do is you put it in an ice cube tray, and you can add some, you know, unsweetened coconut flakes, you know, toast it a little bit. You can do some almonds, whatever you want, throw it in there, make it a little bit different, and then you just throw it in the freezer. And it's a great little energy boost. Coconut oil is a great energy booster, and it's also a chocolate fix. I mean, it tastes like chocolate. It's really good. So I like to make those and have those on hand. They don't travel well though.
Yeah,
you have to keep them in the fridge.
That
they
coconut
melt.
oil has to stay cold.
Yeah, but they're great. That's another great healthy chocolate alternative, so to speak. So
I love that. Well, I'm going to post that recipe in the notes for you guys so that you can try making her coconut snacks, her coconut treats. Keep them cold. So thanks for watching, and if you have any questions about Halloween candy or what you do, post in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. And don't forget to hit subscribe, and we'll see you next time.